Hey guys, what's going on? Kyle here with the Car Guys. I'm here with Koty. Koty, we're in Tuscaloosa. We just finished the regional. This is the day after. We're here at the Embassy Hotel place. There's Weston. So you ended up going X-1 with, oh, technically, I'm using these fingers here. You went X-1. You got a game loss for some BS, like misspelling a card and then giving you a game loss after you had lost game one. And then you played it out against the guy and you won. So technically, we're just gonna call it X1. You didn't top 8, whatever. But you have really popularized this deck with Chris and like obviously him, you know, kind of creating and you kind of just destroying everybody with it on DN. So
right.
Do you think this is like the best deck right now if you know how to play it?
I think it is, mainly because like even if people are playing like hand traps like Maxi Veiler, depending on whenever they draw the Veiler and the Maxi, you can still like loop them, deck them out, or hit all the cards in their hand.
So there's a lot of stuff you can do with it.
Right, because I got Veiler twice. Like they didn't have Maxi, but I got Veiler twice yesterday. I still looped their entire hand because you can just summon Librarian back out after like it gets Veilered, after synchroing with it. That's
broken. All right, guys. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna do the deck profile here now. As you guys see my hand, if you see right here, there's gonna be a link to another video. He's actually just gonna show us like a pretty cool hand, and he's actually gonna show you guys, you know, a certain type of play. So if you guys want to check that video out after this, definitely click that little link right there. So yeah, Koty, let's go ahead and see this list here. What was your matchups during the day as well?
I played 1 Infernoid and all Cosmo and Pepe.
Okay, and your only real loss was to which deck?
Cosmo.
Oh yeah, let's hear about that real quick, because I thought this was pretty funny.
So, game 1, I loop his hand for 4 cards, and I miss the Dark Destroyer in his hand, and he top decks and plays E-Telly, and he goes Strawman, Special Forerunner, kills my board, go Dark Destroyer, destroy Forerunner, and kills me. And then game 2, he just opens Maxi Veiler. And I lose.
Damn. Well, let's go ahead and get into this deck list here. I know a lot of people want to see like the updated list that you guys have been playing. So.
Right. It's pretty much still the same for the most part. Me and Noah and Chris have some differences when it comes to the deck, but not many. Just like 3 or 4.
Okay. Just like play somebody right there.
Yeah. So like, I started with 3 Synchro Fusionists. This card's amazing. You have to play 3. Like it searches Instant Fusion and Brilliant Fusion and Refusion, which are, if you open any of those cards, you're probably going to win. 3 Level Leader. You always want to see this card. This is how you actually deck people out through Maxi. If you don't open this card, your plays get a little harder, and you have to think more about your plays. But if you actually open this card, then you can just make more cards, and Synchros can extend your plays further than what you need. Next, 2 Power Giant. I'm only playing 2 of these. Chris and Noah like 3 of it. I just don't see the reason why you want 3. Like every time I open it, if I don't open up like a Level Leader or like a Glow Bulb or something that like benefits off of it, it's just a dead card and it just sits there. Mm-hmm. And it's usually -1 if you don't like draw one of those cards. Mm-hmm. Next, I play the Zombie Engine, 2 Uni, Mizuki, and Plague.
How you like this engine?
This engine's actually broken. Like, if you open Unizombie and Level Leader, it's a +4, I believe. It's a +3 or 4. And just the Foolish effect of Unizombie on its own just creates so many plays. But, like, I only play 2 because if you don't want to see multiples in your opening hand.
Of course.
That's the Zombie Engine. Next, I have the E-Telly targets.
1 of each.
Yes. Recover. Recover is actually really good because what many people don't know, it's other effect. If you have 5 or less extra deck cards in your opponent, you can pay 2,000 and just special summon it from the grave, and it gets banished after you use it. So like, it's just a extra like level 1 tuner, so like you can go Formula or Baxia with Yazi that you make or something. It just opens up more plays.
Okay.
And like Frankendirt, not many people know what this card does. You can pay 500 and then you draw a card, and you can either decide to keep it and skip your next draw phase, or you can place it on the bottom of your deck.
Okay, so pretty much like that particular card is for you going first. Your opponent's not really gonna have like a next turn type thing.
So like the draw doesn't like hinder you.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Cool.
And it's not a tuner, so you can E-Telly it out, and it's like an upstart.
Oh, like an upstart, and you can proceed with Synchro plays with it. Okay, that's awesome.
Next, the Brilliant Fusion. I play 2 Lasley and Juggler and Hat Tricker. My bad.
No Trick Clown?
No Trick Clown. I felt like it was a Brickmore card. Every time I drew it, I didn't want it. The main way this deck breaks, like if you draw like multiple clowns, which Trick Clown doesn't help, or you just don't draw tuners.
Okay.
Next, I have the one-ofs, I guess. 1 Junk Synchron. If I could, I would cut this card. Like, I think this card's awful, but you still have to play 1 just because XL, and you can remake the levels or whatever. 1 Doppel Warrior. Global Jet Synchron and Synchron Resonator.
Why Synchron Resonator? What's this card do?
Okay, so Noah actually told me about this card Thursday night, and I tested it.
He played it at Orlando, I'm pretty sure, too.
Yeah, he played it at Orlando, and I didn't really get to talk to him about it until like Wednesday, Thursday. And okay, what this card does, while you control a Synchro monster, you can just special summon it from your hand, and it's a level 1 tuner. So you don't really care when you draw it. It's just really good whenever.
Okay.
That's the monsters. I play 24 monsters.
Okay.
Next.
And the rest are spells, I'm pretty sure, right?
Right. I play 16. Next, I have 3 E-Telly.
Of course.
This card is just insane, honestly. Like, if you open this card and any other monster, you can loop like at least 2 or 3 cards out of their hand, usually. 3 Brilliant Fusion. This card's insane. The extra normal summon is so important with this deck. Next, 3 Instant Fusion.
Why do you guys decide like to max out on the instant and the Brilliant Fusion?
Okay, the reason why we play multiples is because if you open like one of these cards, like the Brilliant or Instant, then you're going to usually just win that game. Because yeah, if you draw 2, yeah, it sucks, but I'd rather draw 2 than none because of how powerful Instant Fusion and Brilliant Fusion are.
Okay.
And then for the last fusion card for Synchro Fusion, I'll play Refusion. Next, 3 upstarts.
37 cards are pretty good.
Right, 37. Noah actually doesn't play upstart.
Really?
He wants to make more combo pieces, but I think upstart's actually a combo piece because it just makes it so you don't have to play more bricky cards like Trick Clown, like he played. Soul Charge. I don't like playing this card. It's just unfair. Every time I draw it, I know for a fact like I win that game. And Foolish 1 for 1.
Foolish 1 for 1? Okay.
These cards are amazing. These cards are just insane.
I can imagine 1 for 1 being amazing and foolish.
Like 1 for 1 and Foolish just get you to the level here. Like it's a searchable level here.
Broken.
Next for the extra deck, it's really standard. You have no like room to make anything, change anything. You play 1 Nodin, 1 Seraph Knight, 2 Formula, and 2 Tatsunoko.
Such a pretty little seahorse.
XL, Librarian, Ancient Fairy, Yazi, Baxia, 3 Omega, and Trish.
Broken.
Broken.
Let's see this side deck real quick then.
Okay, side deck doesn't really matter, to be honest.
Doesn't matter at all?
Nope.
Well, let's see what you played anyway.
But it's whatever. Chimera Tech, Hand, Beals, Naturia Beast, Maxis for when I go second against Pepe, Cyber Dragon Jerry, and Cord for the Chimera Tech.
Okay.
Because,
makes sense.
So if I play against Cosmo, I go second. I side out the Trick Clown, not the Trick Clown, the Hat Tricker and the Damage Juggler, and I side these 2 in. And I side the Chimera Tech out for Ancient Fairy. So you can send this off the Brilliant Fusion, and then you can make Omega and banish a card in their hand, and then you can just banish this. And then you can contact with Cyber Dragon Dre. A second goes over.
Yeah.
All this stuff's really filler. These for Infernoids, and these for back row decks.
Awesome. Well, congratulations on at least getting, going X1 and actually proving, like the deck is, can compete. I mean, obviously not many people can go in and play the deck, and I mean, when we've been on DN just watching you play, I get messages all the time saying like, how do you play this? I need a list. What's going on? Like, how do you do this? Like, this isn't fair. And the deck isn't fair at all.
No,
like,
it's not fair at all. Actually, I didn't brick once all day yesterday.
That's really good. That's really good.
That's how consistent I think the deck is. Like, I didn't break once. I could always play out any hand I drew.
All right. Well, that's why you're on the team, because you're the best in the game. DN Warrior, ARG of the Doom Cow. I went there. Well, congrats on, you know, a really strong finishing with the deck. Guys, if you want to right now, click this little link and it'll put you right to the combo right now. So until next time, guys, this is Koty and Kyle with Car Guys. Later.